Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Arnold, your moderator for today's masterclass entitled How to Train, Enable, and Motivate Channel Sales Executives to Deliver World-Class QBRs. Welcome to the third in our series of QBR masterclasses. In April, we hosted our second masterclass and received over 1,000 registrants. This masterclass has over 1,500 registrants. The high level of interest clearly shows that channel executives across the globe continue to feel the pain of how difficult it is to execute QBRs with their partners on a regular basis. In this masterclass, we will share how you and your channel partners can take full advantage of the tools available to deliver world-class QBRs. Partnering and QBRs have never been a more important part of a company's growth strategy. I would like to introduce the presenters for today's masterclass. I'm Scott Arnold, Successful Channels VP of Sales and Marketing and moderator for today's masterclass. I've spent 25 years in the technology channel and scaled a post-startup systems integrator to 10x revenue. Today's speaker is Gary Morris, founder and CEO of Successful Channels. To many of today's attendees, Gary needs no introduction. Gary is a founder and leader of 3 software businesses, a channel thought leader, and a frequent writer, author of more than 200 channel-related articles and white papers. We also have a very senior experienced panelist, Bob Lampkin, our Successful Channels VP of Business Development. Let me turn it over to Bob to share a little bit about Successful Channels.
Thank you, Scott. If you attended either of our previous masterclasses, welcome back. If you did not, let me share a bit about Successful Channels. Successful Channels is 9 years old and is considered a world leader in delivering partner planning and QBR systems. Successful Channels provides cloud-based channel manager tools to make effective QBRs achievable at scale for our clients. This provides your channel team more time to focus on building committed partnerships that deliver more channel-led revenue. Today's masterclass is scheduled for 45 minutes. The presentation section is approximately 35 minutes, leaving time for questions at the end. If you have any questions for our speakers, please submit them via the Zoom's chat feature, and I will direct those questions to the appropriate panelist. Today's masterclass is being recorded. It will be available on the Successful Channels website for attendees to share with colleagues who are not able to attend. At the end of this masterclass, you will be presented with a 1-minute survey. If you are willing to complete this 5-question survey on QBR-related best practices, we will send you a consolidated report of these survey results, along with all the poll data to help you guide your channel sales support and technology strategy. QBRs are the hub of the wheel of partnering. All the key processes for building strong and revenue-producing partnerships are centered around the QBR. These include program metric achievement, building partner capabilities, status on business plan tasks, scorecard status, and opportunity management. Whether a channel manager touches lightly or dives deeply into these topics, they are critically important for the building of committed and capable partnerships. This webinar focuses on training and enabling your team to make this virtually impossible task not only possible, but effective. I'd like to introduce you to Gary Morris, CEO of Successful Channels, the QBR company, to lead our masterclass on delivering world-class QBRs.
Thanks, Bob. One thing all channel executives will get from us in this review is empathy. The response rates that we have received from our QBR Masterclass series has even surprised us with over 1,500 event registrants for today's session. We're pretty sure we know why. Channel is in fact the toughest job in sales. The complexity of building deep, long-lasting, revenue-producing partnerships is at least 100% more work than traditional direct selling. We argue that channel sales is the definition of graduate level selling. but mastery in channel selling and QBRs is worth doing. And it has a multiplied impact on your brand's revenue potential. Just a note on this presentation. We've worked hard to provide all of you a lot of detailed content related to effective QBR management. We will not present 100% of the material shown in each slide, but we'll offer each of you the ability to download this presentation from our website following the masterclass. So before we get going, I'd like to maybe start with our first poll question. I'll just read the question. I'll have Scott put it up. Why is channel management so much more difficult than direct sales? So please select all that apply. Scott, do you mind bringing up the poll question?
Here we are. Our attendees should be able to see the poll question, and we'll ask for them to begin responding. Thank you. I see some responses coming in. Excellent level of response. Please keep them coming. I'd like to encourage everyone to respond. Okay, we still have active responses coming in. Thank you very much. Please keep them coming. Okay, Gary, great response. Lots of replies.
Yeah, Scott, it looks like complexity is coming in at the top. There's just too much going on. I think it goes back to that chart that Bob showed earlier, that to do effective partnering, it requires so many more things than just selling a product. You're really selling a whole partner value proposition. I can also see that the business plan is challenging. The whole value proposition of channel is challenging, and QBRs themselves. So I think we've got some really interesting findings. By the way, we published the findings in a separate report of our previous master classes. We'll do the same thing here, not only with the poll questions, but with the survey questions at the end. We'll make sure everyone that participated will get a copy. So that looks great, Scott. Thank you. Okay, so we'll continue the presentation.
Back to you, Gary.
Thank you. Okay, so back to our presentation here. So we're going to cover three things in this webinar. Training is this master class. We will share a training module based on best practices in QBR development, management, and delivery. This will be followed by an update on the latest industry transforming one-click QBR report building system. You'll see the latest reports, tasks, tracking dashboards, and for building motivated and effective partnerships. And finally, we'll introduce a call script and a QBR engagement blueprint to help with productivity and the effectiveness of business planning reviews. So an outline. What's happening here? Okay, there we go. Oops, advanced 2 slides. Okay. An outline for this presentation. The problem today is that QBRs are ineffective and highly variable. What's needed is better techniques to develop and deliver QBRs across all partners on a quarterly recurring basis. The most effective QBR process turns channel executives into professional growth, enablement, and task management consultants for their partners. This is important because it will help leverage the full growth potential of each partnership. Now, for enabling QBRs, the key problem for enabling QBRs and implementing QBRs today is that they are almost always built manually. I don't think I need to tell any of you on this call. What is needed is a system for delivery of one-click QBRs to allow channel executives more time to assist partners with the completion of improvement tasks. This system gets channel team members out of the QBR building business so they can focus on the QBR delivery business. QBRs are no longer a burden. They have become a key part of your partnership value proposition. So in terms of delivery QBRs, the best QBRs today are those that focus on collaboration and are built first based on your partner's needs. This new model allows channel managers to focus more time on collaborative plans where both parties define their needs and how they will support each other's success. A better delivery model and call plan for QBRs will make joint planning more effective. Ultimately, this can lead to generating a disproportionate commitment to your brand by aligning goals and resources better than any other producer or brand for your partners. So there are 7 steps to build effective partner QBRs. I'm going to take you through what is needed for each step, along with supporting tools that will help each channel team member deliver those 7 QBR steps with ease. This process is highly adaptable and customizable by partner type, by partner level, and by region. And the supporting tool set can be configured uniquely for each partner type or level to make it highly customized and highly scalable for your channel team. So let's just pause again and let's go through our next poll question. So this question is, what are the most important things to include in your partner QBR? This is another select all that apply options. So please, Scott, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, Gary, I've launched the poll. We should be seeing some input now. Here we come. Thanks to all the respondents.
It's really good, Scott. Yeah, it looks like, Scott, what's coming is, which I think we all expected, was the partner performance dashboard, where you set your revenue targets, your pipeline targets, your certification targets, and sales diagnostic targets for your program. But I also see that business action planning, I think a lot of channel executives view, goal strategies, goals, supporting activities, supporting tactics and tasks, and all the tactic details, timing, responsibilities is a critical part. But also in a QBR, you want to be able to check, well, what's the status of all of that stuff? So life stage scorecard, account planning. It's interesting though, the task management is only 24%. We're gonna show you in this presentation that all roads lead to tasks in planning and in QBRs. And a major part of what we would consider in your QBRs is task management, because as you're setting your targets and as you're setting your business action plans, there are tasks associated with the achievement of that. Scott, anything else on this?
No, I think you've got the high points. I'll stop sharing and we can, I'll hand it back to you for the presentation.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right, so the first, I said we're going to go through each one of these steps kind of one at a time. And these are examples of partner defined needs, step 1. We have found that the worst thing to do in partner planning and needs definition is to have a field entitled Enter Partner Goal or Needs Here. The best thing to do is to define draft potential goals that are aligned with recommended activities, which are aligned with recommended tactics. What we have found over our 9 years of doing this is 9 times out of 10, partners and channel managers will choose from the recommended options if they're done well and thoughtfully. In fact, they appreciate it. Successful Channels has a 2-tier conditional recommendation module that will automatically serve recommended goals, directly supporting recommended strategies, and corresponding recommended tactics. The same is true for partner enablement needs. Partners respond very well if they're all laid out in a choice list for them versus a blank field requiring them to create a unique response organically every time. Now, they can always create their own in the same workflow at any level, but more often than not, if it's well done, they will choose and appreciate the recommended options because they find them helpful. Okay. Step 2. All right. The next step is setting partner and producer brand expectations, the partner performance dashboard. All of you rank this as your #1 component of your plan and QBRs. Your partnership plan and QBR system should be a reflection of your partner program. You can set targets for all program expectations, including revenue, pipeline, certifications, and even other sales diagnostics like win rate, cycle time, which reps are registering deals, which reps are closing deals. This view is designed to facilitate a discussion between the channel executive and the head of partner sales. So the same is true for program task requirements, often different by program level. You can review the completion of key enablement tasks that will lead to better partner performance. Okay, the next step, or step 3, is partner plan acceptance and approval. We found to solidify commitment on both sides of the plan, having a DocuSign process is very helpful. Partner executives are given the opportunity to accept their plan in seconds, and channel executives the opportunity to approve plans. This process formalizes the mutual commitment to the achievement of the plan. Plan acceptance and approval can be done quarterly, semi-annually, or annually to accommodate the brand preferred partner management cadence. Now, speaking of cadence, step 4 is the channel partner cadence management. This is a streamlined, integrated, unified partner business planning and QBR process provides a channel organization with the opportunity to set a cadence plan for all key partnership management processes. This includes your life stage scorecard review, opportunity planning, business planning status, marketing plan tracking, and MBRs and QBRs. These allow brand organizations to architect a scalable, yet at the same time, very efficient channel management process that's satisfactory for both partners and for channel managers. Step 5 is a partner life stage management process. Many of you might have a partner profile process. This is kind of the next step up. So on the topic of streamlining and architecting the ideal partner engagement process, life stage scorecards can turn your channel team into expert partner enablement consultants. In 10 to 15 minutes, they can assess their partner on all key brand success dimensions, like fit or onboarding or sales, marketing, technical services, or support enablement, and create a stoplight scorecard. This is completely customized to your brand priorities. A built-in questionnaire is provided to help create a customized task completion and scoring process. This scorecard is like a giant to-do list. A scorecard report is a comparison of the partner scores to brand best practices along with their peers. We found that partners love this tool because it creates a customized path to success for your brand. In one simple step, your channel team can create an improvement plan that turns your partner's reds into yellows and your yellows into greens. This life stage scorecard, along with partner performance dashboard setup, is done in 30 to 45 days with your brand team and is ready for efficient partner management. Now, step 6 is your joint account and opportunity planning. This is the next component of a hardworking QBR process, which is a one-page summary of all partner accounts and opportunities. This facilitates the important discussion with partner sales leaders to review account and pending deal status. No additional searching is required. All active pipeline, recently closed deals, leads are all at your fingertips and sortable, supporting an efficient and effective sales review. And step 7, probably the most important, is the one-click QBR presentation. Channel executives intensely dislike the highly inefficient process of pulling data from multiple systems and manually pulling together a QBR presentation. It's a colossal waste of time. Those days are in the rearview mirror. A fully integrated QBR report builder takes all the data and planning inputs and builds a presentation in one click. These reports are all template driven and can be designed for many different purposes, like MBRs or QBRs, or customized by partner type or by partner level, etc. Now, these same QBRs are also hierarchical one-click QBRs. So what that means is the same one-click report building system is in place for individual partner management, automatically rolls up to every level of your regional organization instantly, also in one click. So for example, all data from your partner level one-click QBR report we reviewed automatically rolls up into a channel manager or a territory level QBR report. This example shows how a channel manager, let's say in New England, can create a report on his or her entire territory. A group of channel manager partner territories instantly rolls up to a Region 1 report. This example is the East Coast of the United States. To continue this East Coast example rolls up into a USA report, which rolls up into an Americas report. All of these regional definitions are provided by and modeled to our client's regional structure and are updated in real time. So another critical component of partner performance management is program level achievement. Most channel organizations have some version of a precious metal program. This module allows brands to set program levels and define both measured metrics like sales, pipeline, and certification targets to each level, and task completion metrics like the need to add a logo to your website, or development of a brand case study, or the execution of a brand campaign that are necessary to achieve a program level like silver or gold. This tracking system provides an instant view for partners to determine where they are, both for achieving target levels and striving for even higher program levels. And the other component of this program level achievement module is the channel team member workflow, where levels are awarded to partners based on the completion of level tasks and level metric targets. This can be done either based on the actual completion or proactively to award a partner this level prospectively. There's even an automated reporting of level benefits for both earned financial benefits, like rebates earned, incentives earned, MDFs earned, along with other benefits. Typically, those are things that can be earned at each level, like training, enablement, equipment, software, etc. We have found that these 4 components together motivate partners to plan and reach achievement of higher levels of your program. Now, the entire QBR and planning process is available in any Google Translate supported language. The Successful Channels connection with the Google Translate API allows translation of both system and client provided content. Now, we all know that Google Translate is just literal translation and sometimes loses the context of the sentence. All of this content can be reviewed by a native speaker in the admin system and updated for any context modifications for refining the translation. So let's take time for the next the next poll question. I'll just read the question and Scott can activate it. What would make your QBRs even easier to execute? And please select all that apply.
Thanks, Gary. The poll is live and we're getting some input.
It looks like templated is coming in strongly. I can tell you, I have looked at hundreds of PowerPoint, Excel, and Word-based templates. That's usually the first step in our process when we're meeting with a prospective client, where they share their template that they send out to their channel team to create these one-off painful QBR processes. So having the system we built actually allows you to build a template for different purposes, for a reseller partner versus a ISV versus an MSP versus a GSI or whatever, different partner types. I can see that's really important.
Gary, I've shared the poll results with the attendees. Any
Great.
other comments?
Yeah, just the other thing is the one-click report is obviously we started this company 9 years ago because we saw the biggest gap in channel technologies was channel manager-led business processes. Business planning, scorecarding, marketing planning, QBR. We built this business with the intent of helping channel managers become much more efficient and much more effective. If we had t-shirts, it would say no administration. We get rid of all of that, deliver that on a silver platter. And I'm looking, the one-click QBRs, the auto-updated, recommended, those are all things that will improve the productivity and the effectiveness of the channel team member. So I really like the results as they came up. Okay, Scott, I think we can get back to the presentation.
Back to you, Gary.
Thank you. Okay, so we thought, because we've been doing this for 9 years, got a bunch of clients, we thought we'd kind of give you some insight into our roadmap. What have we been working on? There has not been one single client that we have not built enhancements for. And I would happy to say that the vast majority of our features have been client requests and client tested. So Successful Channels is busy working on new client requested enhancements in our development roadmap. So they include new task manager related enhancements like task replication. The use case would be, I have to execute a campaign quarterly, an event quarterly. I've got to plan on getting certifications done quarterly. So it's not one and done. I've got to replicate that task for each new version. Task notifications. So you create a plan has a target date, the target date creates a task, and a task has to be done by someone. Partner planning is the true definition of joint planning. It's as much work for the channel team member as it is for the partner. They're shared tasks. So notifications has been a key request that we've gotten from a lot. They want to be able to notify other channel team members of new tasks for supporting that partner, notify partner team members, and even third parties of tasks. So that's a big enhancement that's coming. Salesforce integration of the tasks, the ability to deliver those tasks through Salesforce, as well as external task management. There's task management in PRM, in CRM, in LMS. We provide the infrastructure to integrate those in one unified task management system. Another area is we've created over 60 standard partner performance dashboard program metrics. We pull in all the data and able to serve it. Each new client has requested new. A number of new ones that have been asked for are multi-year metrics, multi-certification metrics, new filters for segmenting opportunities by a wide range of attributes, by partner type, by partner role, by a lot of different attributes. We're also working on a range of Salesforce.com integration enhancements for more simplified management and bidirectional integration. Okay. Let me click on this. Here we go. Struggling getting this slide to advance. There we go. Okay. So in March of 2019, I published a blog entitled The 12 Dimensions of Highly Successful Channel Managers. This blog and this illustration helped many channel executives build a blueprint in their organization for a comprehensive partner management process. But at that time, effective partner management of all 12 of these dimensions seemed out of reach for most channel executives. But now with the introduction of the one-click QBR system, all of these tasks are now achievable and are doable in a very professional, time-efficient process. Now channel managers can manage as many of these task areas as they want for some or all of the assigned partners. Now, for delivering, we call partner management or QBR script, there are three primary roles needed to run an effective QBR. The first role is channel manager, which is to manage all business goals, performance, tasks, and action plan processes. The second is the role of channel manager sales leader, which is to manage opportunities, accounts, sales productivity, and sales action planning processes. And the third is channel technical and services support leader, which manages all partner technical and services development and enablement processes. More often than not, all three of these roles are managed by a single channel manager. This script can help guide the channel executive through all three of these primary work processes. So a typical step one of the channel executives is the requirement to determine partner needs and build business and demand generation actions aligned with those needs. Step two is to define the outcome metrics in a consolidated performance dashboard. Step three, to assess a partner's capabilities and build a life stage stoplight scorecard for improving and building action plan to turn reds to yellows and yellows to greens. And step four, to assist partner opportunity planning and account management. Most of you know this, the challenge is doing it. Now, step five for virtually any QBR is the review of the status of a partner and channel team managed tasks. All roads lead to tasks with partner planning and QBRs. A consolidated task dashboard enables the management and tracking of these tasks instantly. Partner-owned tasks, channel team-owned tasks, third-party owned tasks. And step six is the calculation and review of a partner's earned profitability. This will dramatically enhance a brand value proposition for a partner by illustrating the earned profitability from the sale of a brand solutions. Now, contained within the partner planning and QBR system is a web interface called the CAM dashboard. This is where channel team members can gain access to all of their managed partners, create their one-click QBRs, approve plans, approve partner level achievement, and approve partner funds. This is where channel team members gain access to instant roll-up reporting for all of their managed partners. And once plans are completed, a wide range of partner segmentation reporting is then available. One of the most insightful reports is a series of matrices where partners are plotted based on potential and performance. This allows channel team members the ability to instantly determine the partners that are worthy of disproportionate investment. This, along with a number of other segmentation reports, allows channel executives to optimize their channel ecosystem and build coverage maps, identify capability gaps, and target specific channel initiatives based on partner capabilities and historical performance. So let's switch to our fourth poll question. What are the most important items to include in your QBR pre-qual planning process? Please click all that apply. Scott?
All right, let me launch the poll, and our attendees should see it. And we're getting some responses. Thank you all. Please keep them coming.
Opportunity plans, yeah, that's opportunity and accounts is a key component. Also, obviously, sales and pipeline data updated in a consolidated performance dashboard. I like to see the scorecard, the stoplight scorecard is viewed as an important component of planning your QBRs, but opportunity planning and account planning is still, far and away number one, along with your key performance dashboard metrics. Scott, is that?
Okay, we still have a few last minute responses, and
All
I
right.
think that's settled out now. So thank you for that. I will end the poll and share the results with the attendees.
Great. Well, this will all be part of it, but it's clearly sales and pipeline performance dashboard data and opportunity management are far and away the most important. Okay.
Okay, we'll stop sharing that. Gary, back to you.
Thank you, Scott. So, this is the Masterclass attendee Q&A. It seems like we all agree on the importance of QBRs and how difficult they are to pull together. Data integration of all vital sources, including sales, pipeline, goals, activities, tactics, profile, accounts, and opportunities all in one place makes partner management infinitely easier. This system integrates all data in one place and prepares ready to present reports. This tool set makes it very easy for channel managers to update plans and QBRs and allows them extra time to focus on the most important elements of partnership development. That includes supporting demand generation, supporting opportunity nurturing, capabilities development, task management, and conducting performance management reviews. Channel management is graduate level selling, but the right tool set and process design can make all of your channel executives highly proficient master students of partnership development. I'd like to turn it back to Scott and Bob for a discussion of attendee submitted questions and comments.
Thank you, Gary. That was a great presentation and lots of detail. I suspect we'll have a few questions. We do have time for a few Q&As. So let's see, if you would like to ask Gary or any of the panelists a question, please enter it into the chat feature of the Zoom taskbar. Bob, do you have our first question?
Yes, I do. Actually, it's a comment. It would be good to up-level marketing in QBRs and not have marketing under a subheading. Marketing is a key for channel partners. What do you think about that, Gary?
I think it's a great comment. And it's so interesting how even with our clients, business planning is managed by the channel management team. More often than not is completely disconnected by the partner marketing management process is managed by the partner marketing managers. I'm struck by how often partner business planning and partner marketing planning are completely disconnected. We actually have a integrated business and marketing and MDF planning process for doing exactly that.
Right. Thank you. Another question, how much time does it typically take to integrate all of the data into the one-click QBR?
The whole thing can be set up, fully integrated and set up within 30 to 60 days.
Another question, what third-party integrations are available? Salesforce, Tableau, et cetera.
Well, we integrate with every PRM system. We do with CRM integration. We support SAML 2.0, single sign-on, and we have a user interface integration so that our system can seamlessly fit inside any of your channel systems.
Well, in a follow-on, how critical is it to have PRM for a company?
Well, I would say PRM is a channel operation system. It's the front door of your channel program where partners do business with channel and partners do business with partners, with vendors, and vendors do business with partners. So we consider PRM a critical part of your channel infrastructure. We focus on the channel manager-led business processes, which are largely incremental to PRM, which are business planning, scorecarding, marketing plan. That's where we're a mile deep and have focused the last 9 years in building guided workflow tools for channel manager-led business processes.
Right, and as I was saying earlier, how long does it take to get this up and running? What's the typical time from implementation? And do you do the heavy lifting, or does it need some specific resources from my company?
30 to 60 days. We, Successful Channels, will lead the process of helping host a series of work sessions to help define your performance dashboards, your capability scorecards, your program level achievement. All attributes of your program will deploy it for you, and then you participate in a series of input and review and refinement work sessions.
Okay. So you have PRMs that, do you have PRMs that you integrate with most closely?
I mean, we integrate with all of them. Our clients use every single PRM that's out there. I mean, they're all good. They all support SAML 2.0. I would say if there's a system that we are the most closely integrated with, it's absolutely Salesforce, because it's become the system of default. We do integrate with other CRMs, but we're universally integrated.
Okay, I think we have time for one more. Is there a size of company that's best suited for this QBR system?
It's a great question, Bob. We have clients that have 10 partners and 10,000 partners. So the business challenge is the same. I will say, though, that most of our clients are not doing business plans with 100% of their partners. They're focusing on the more in-depth business action plans with their larger partners, and they're providing kind of the automatically updated scorecards and dashboards, which are automatically updated or is very easily updated for the vast majority of their partners. So the point is that there's a use case for small organizations, medium organizations, and large organizations.
All right, we do have one additional question. Do vendors that have adopted this, have they details on how it moved the needle from a revenue perspective, i.e. ROI?
So it's obviously different by client. There's sort of two business impacts. One is channel manager productivity. I can tell you that it's a 100 to 200% improvement in productivity and professionalism of the channel team members, because you can architect it. In terms of business outcomes, we have found that those partners that create business plans, do scorecards, and do QBRs regularly generate anywhere from 10 to 35% growth versus prior year, compared to partners that do not do that.
Well, I'll end on this positive note. A message just came in. What a great product. I've worked with over 100 partners, GSIs, SIs, and resellers around the world. This is a terrific way to maximize the QBR and partner management process. I don't think we could have said it any better than you did.
Bob, did your son send you that message?
I think so. I think so. That's for sure. Well, anyway, I think that it's been wonderful having you on board. Thanks for taking the time from your busy schedules to join this masterclass. We recognize that Gary covered a lot of ground and would be happy to meet with you personally, which will allow us time to explore ways in which our one-click QBR platform can be customized for your specific organization. Just reach out to Scott or myself, and we can set it up. Scott?
Okay,